So, hi friends, we are back with another interesting topic. But before that, let me tell you that this topic is quite serious. It's interesting but quite serious. So, why is it serious? Why should you concern? And what is happening in 21st century? After this podcast, you'll have a question that are these things relevant in 21st century? Are we living in such a world in 21st century? There will be many questions in your mind. So, breaking your suspense and your patience, today's topic is about racism in Pakistan. Our friendly neighbor Pakistan also follows racism in huge amount. There is a specific law that whoever talks about Islam would either be chopped or would be hanged. People over there misuse these laws against the minorities and punish them. So, while I was searching for this topic, I read various blogs, I read various Quora pages, various interviews, various podcasts I listened to, and things were negative. There were positive things too. That uh, if you see that some people, not every person is same in Pakistan, but some people are trying to reduce the difference between minority and majority. Some people, there are some NGOs which are trying to do so, and recently Pakistani government has also grant a building of Hindu temple in Islamabad. But later it was cancelled due to government's pressure. So, the condition of minorities. So, let me give you a rough data. Whereas, after the independence of both the countries, India and Pakistan, the minority in Pakistan was 12%. Now, in 2021, it's reduced to 3%. And where 1.5 are Hindus and others are Catholics and Shia Muslims. While I was reading a Quora post, the writer of that post was claiming that his son, his kids, were not allowed to sit with other children in classrooms. But he also said that when I asked my father long back ago why we are living in Pakistan when the writer was small, his father was listening to a radio where Muhammad Ali Jinnah spoke that Pakistan is a secular and democratic country. Every religion is important in Pakistan. So, in Constitution of India, there are the words such as secular, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. The word secular means every religion, every person, every being is equal in the eyes of law. But in Pakistan, the word secular is there on a paper, but not in practical. The writer also claimed that there are forced conversions, religious prosecutions, and the textbook framed in Pakistan, government made textbooks framed in Pakistan, are spreading hatreds about minorities. Such words, such disturbing words, such as Hindus are the betrayers of Pakistan. Uh, there must be war against these people, and many more things. But these things never comes out. A sting operation when happens, these things are known to the world. These things didn't come out. It was the report of BBC where I was reading that person, one of the lady, ran from Pakistan from a tourist visa, came to India and shared her story to world that they were not allowed to practice their tradition rituals, They were not allowed to worship their gods. And in Pakistan there is a church, a famous church, was also attacked. So that lady came to India and just said that we are not allowed to practice these rituals. We are forcefully convert ourselves. Many of the people were converted, and due to the restrictions of Facebook, Quora, and other social media platforms, including Google, in Pakistan, these things really are hidden in the barriers of the country. Pakistan is like a small China. Nothing comes out, not even a poverty data. Or it will come out, but it is always fake or real. We don't know. So, Google, YouTube are forcefully restricted, but if they didn't listen, Pakistan just throw them out of their country. So, other story is from the other post that Pakistan once imposed a jizya, a type of a tax for non-Muslims. Pakistan imposed those tax in all country. One of the non-Muslim couldn't pay jizya. So what they have done? They dragged him to a main road and chopped his head down to set an example. And due to which protests happened, but they were brutally suppressed. People, girls are kidnapped and forcibly married, forcibly converted, and forcibly, what I would say that they are converted to Islamic religion or Islamic traditions. Minority, where Pakistan puts this blame on India that due to the colonization of Bangladesh by India, India has colonized Bangladesh. India has snatched Bangladesh from Pakistan. It was East Pakistan, but later India gave freedom to Bangladesh because of civil war. India, I am telling this from their textbooks. India has colonized Bangladesh, given them independence. So the data is fluctuated. Come on, tell me how much data can be fluctuated? 12% to see the 3%? What are you talking? And many of them believe that there was no mistake of Pakistan but the mistake of India in separation of East Pakistan and giving them independence. Have you not heard about the genocide? Have you not heard about mass killings in Bangladesh? Okay? And whereas this Pakistan always talks about secularism, I didn't find a single article about secularism. I didn't find a single person talking about secularism in Pakistan. When the temple was built in Islamabad, it was brutally broken. When churches were attacked in Pakistan, nobody talked about it. So, my friends, this is a really serious issue because our brothers are living there. And I don't consider Pakistan as a bad being or the land of terrorists. But I consider that people over there, the top people over there, are ruling in such a way that automatically hatred is being spread. And if your textbook is like this, what can we accept from you? So, today's podcast ends here. I hope you like my podcast. Please subscribe and do like to my channel Motivational Guruji.